Hey guys, it's Sam and this is my February book haul. I didn't pick up anything myself in February and actually just received a couple of things, so I'm going to show you those because I'm doing a good job about not acquiring a ton of books, and I am 5 books ahead of schedule on my Goodreads goal this year, so I'm doing well and I don't want to be bringing in a lot of stuff. Especially during months when I don't need to, you know, like my birthday month and Christmas is like a time that a lot comes in. In between, I need to keep it to a minimum. So the first book I was sent from Tor, and that is the Unspoken Name by A.K. Larkwood. This is one that I've seen swirling about because initially I was like, I don't know about this, and I was like, wait, I've seen stuff about this. I'm intrigued about this enough to definitely give it a shot. This follows an orc priestess. Yes, like the race orc. And she's basically sentenced by the gods to die as a sacrifice, but then a sorcerer saves her, and she kind of becomes his like assassin, thief, spy, but then obviously there are ramifications of her not being the sacrifice, and everything kind of goes from there. So I'm intrigued about this. I'm not sure if this is a series. I am not seeing like first book in this epic series or whatever, so maybe it's a standalone. But I'm intrigued, especially because it's an orc protagonist, which I don't think I've ever read a book that has an orc protagonist. Next, I was contacted by an author about a book that they have published, and I am usually extremely pessimistic to like not accepting of a lot of stuff that I am reached out to about, just because I'm very picky. I'm trying to get my TBR down and just a lot of things. But this was very on brand. And that was Hades and Persephone, The Curse of the Golden Arrow. This is a self-published illustrated book, and the author said they were going to send me a box of goodies and the book, and I was like, you know, I'm really trying to find a good Hades and Persephone retelling. You guys always ask me if I'm going to post a video about like my favorite Hades and Persephone retellings. The thing is, I don't really have any, so a lot of my favorite retellings are like not direct retellings of the Hades and Persephone myth. So I'm trying this year, along with some of my other goals, to read some more retellings to see if I can find one, but I'm actually not optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic about this, but like, I don't know, I have not had luck. And I'm sort of starting to give up hope, just saying. So in here, we have a black rose, which will be great for Instagram photos. There's glitter all over, which means, from the rose, which means glitter is going to infect the basement for a very long time because glitter is the herpes of arts and crafts. There are actually a ton of like little wrapped goodies in here that I am just going to unwrap off screen because you guys don't care about all the little themed things that I get with this, because if you get this book, you're not going to get the little themed things. So I'm going to show you the actual book. There's glitter all over everything. I should have maybe opened this last. Like, look at this. It's gonna get all over everything. So this is Hades and Persephone, The Curse of the Golden Arrow by Heidi and Erica Hastings. Now they did send me 2 versions. One is this like large print version that has full art in it. Both of the books have art, but this one is black and white and this is full color art. I'll probably read this one because it's easiest to read, but there's also this one. And this does follow the traditional like storyline a little bit. I mean, it's a retelling, but like they are the Greek gods. It's not like a modern twist on it or anything. So I will hopefully read this soon and report back on my thoughts, hopefully positive. If I sparkle the rest of these videos, you know why. And lastly, we have this month's Crate box. So as you guys know, I'm an Crate affiliate, so every month they send me a box to unbox. And I have a coupon code, which is linked down below, and I don't get any financial compensation for that code, just for you guys to get a certain % off of a box of your choosing. And this month's theme is a power within. The first thing is these Rattle the Stars playing cards that's inspired by the Throne of Glass series. I want to open them, but I also kind of don't want to take them out right this second. These are going to all be characters and art from the Throne of Glass series on playing cards. They did a similar thing, I think, with the Shades of Magic series. And we have this little pouch. Oh! This is like a glasses cleaner, I think. I mean, I'm sure it can be used for other things, but I use these kinds of little things for glasses. And so this has a picture. Ooh, this is from Wicked Saints, I'm pretty sure. A witch is just a girl who has realized her power is her own, but I think that's art from Wicked Saints. Is that Wicked Saints? Is that Nadia? It is. And this is a screen cleaning cloth is what they refer to this as. I like it though. That's cool. That's some nice art, man. That series is just so aesthetic, you know? I want to hang that up, but it's not working. Then there's this little keychain, and if you can see, there's a B on it, and it says Break Bill's Alumni. So this is a like Break Bill's Academy from the Magician series by Lev Grossman, which I love and adore. It's a keychain like for alumni, so I will totally use this because I love the Magician series. I haven't watched the TV show because I've heard some not so great things about a recent finale, so I probably won't do that, but the actual adult fantasy series that it's based on, great. This gave me flashbacks because this reminded me of a thing that I had growing up, which was probably like about this size, that was like a doctor's kit. You know, like, so it had like a little plastic stethoscope and like all of this like doctor stuff in it, and it literally looked like this. But this looks like a lunchbox. But this is a bento box with a Mistborn theme because it has like Mistborn stuff on it, which is super cute. Cute! And it comes with like little silverware and like chopsticks, which I was just thinking that I need a set of chopsticks for myself to have at home. And now I do. That's kind of adorable. I was not expecting a lunchbox. Then there's, ooh, this is a, ooh, nice, nice. This is a Thread Sisters Best Friend Forever bookmark. So they're matching metal bookmarks, and this is from the Witchland series by Susan Dennard, which is one of my favorites. We have a little sampler of The Last Hours by Cassandra Clare. I know a lot of people are very excited. I will be reading that series because, as you guys know, I did like The Infernal Devices, but I don't read any other Cassandra Clare books. I don't read any like the modern Shadowhunter stuff, and I won't, so don't ask me anymore because I'm not going to. But I do like the like historical stuff, and that's a continuation sort of like The Infernal Devices, so I'll read it. I'll read it. And this month's book is All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace, and this is an Owl Crate exclusive cover and is signed by the author. And this is a debut YA fantasy and follows a main character who is the heir to the throne in this like kingdom, and they all have soul magic, which you guys know I've talked about before. I love me some like death magic, soul magic, all that stuff. She ends up having to flee and she teams up with a pirate. Checking another one of my boxes. And it says on this like quest that they face like legendary monsters and mermaids and things. So just a lot of things that I tend to love. I've been seeing this around on Twitter, and I also had this on my most anticipated list for this season, so I am excited to have this. And as always, there's a letter from the author as well as a pin to go with this month's book. And there is the monthly newsletter that talks about the different people that are involved with the box and the comparison of the covers. And then the theme for the March box is Music of the Night. I don't know any books that are coming out that match that, but you guys can make some guesses in the comments. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some like Savage Song stuff in there, like for sure. And it says every March box you receive an item from Flick the Wick. So that is a candle company that they have included before. All right, so like I said, not a lot this month, you know, just like 3 books technically. So comment below, let me know if you picked up anything in February. It was a short month. We all didn't have a lot of time to get stuff. And like I said, I'm trying not to because I'm making some good progress on my TBR. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.